Sanibona, ngaphambi singene kwivideo namuhla, ngithi angithathe lethuba ngibonge i-support nothando enikhombise lona lingaphezu kokucabanga kwethu. Siyacela niqhubeke nisupporte njalo ngokubuka amavideo ethu, ungakhohlwa ukukhomenta, ushare, ulike. Siyafisa ukuzwa umbono wakho. Sicela ke singene kwivideo namuhla.
When you utter the word corruption, the ANC is the first one to jump because as Africans, we've got more than one name. So the ANC has got two names. It's ANC, the other name is corruption. So when you say corruption, you're calling them.
Ayikho into ebuhlungu njengokuthi endaweni yangakini engabi namanzi, ama-services angafiki, imigwaqo yonke ibe nama-pothole. O-municipalities afuneka benze lokho bangayingeni. Ayikho-ke into ebuhlungu edlula leyo yokuthi ama-services nina niwatholi, kodwa nomasipala. Lapha kwamasipala kunabantu abasebenza khona, abangene ngoba bephatha ikhadi lenhlangano ethize, abangene lapha ngoba bazana nabantu abathize, abangazani namuntu uma kuwesifazane, abanye hhayi bonke, abanye kwaphoqa ukuthi akulalwe nabo. Iyona ndlela okungena kwamasipala. Baye bathi osisi bethu uma bejoka bethi hayi ngoba umjolo usungehlulile sengiyibekele nje ukuthi uma kungathiwa nali ithuba kwamasipala. Abayisuseli-ke ekhanda leyo nto leyo, basuke besho into eyenzakalayo. Ubezwe futhi abanye uma ungowesilisa kuyafuneka nakhona ukuthi ube nentshontsho. Kuyafuneka nakhona ukuthi ube nentshontsho ukuze uzokwazi ukudiza. Ngisho amathenda aphuma kanjalo. Ibuhlungu-ke leyo nto leyo. Kule video yamanje sizobheka ukungasebenzi kahle komasipala. Kune-portfolio committee ebeyihleli laphayana abakuthiwa i-joint oversight by i-provincial government yase-Free State. Sure, no, angifuni kusho lutho, uzozizwela wena. Kodwa ngiyafisa ukuthi ngaphambi singene kulolo daba, sike singene kunantu udaba oluthinta ama-undocumented foreigners, noma lo bese esingababiza ukuthi ama-illegal immigrants. Sibonile kulamaviki aphelile i-Operation Dudula ivimba ama-clinics wonke, namanje sesebhizi ivimbe ibhedlela ukuthi cha abangangeni labantu. If umuntu wakhona enemvume yokuba la eSouth Africa akahambe aye kuma-private hospital nakuma-private clinic. Sikubonile lokho. Sabona i-organization enjenge-March and March nayo ekhala ngento efanayo. Bathi manje bazithathele bona ezandleni ngoba uhulumeni uyehluleka. Njengoba ikhulunywa-ke lezi zinto zikhulunywa kakhulu kulezi nsuku. UPresident Cyril Ramaphosa njengoba bekunale summit lena yama-liberation movement, uthintile nalelo daba lelo, wakhuluma naye ngaleso simo leso. Sizomcaphuna-ke upresident wethu sizwe ukuthi utheni. Ngiyacela-ke ukuthi uzwe la.
One of the most dangerous narratives today is the weaponization of migration. We must reject xenophobia in all its forms. Migration itself must not be seen as a threat. It is a consequence of underdevelopment, war, global inequality, not a moral failing of those who move in search of hope. As liberation movements, we must advocate for people-centered regional migration policies that affirm dignity, rights, and solidarity as well. We must never forget our freedom struggles were international in nature. Our freedom was achieved not only by the tireless struggles of our peoples, but by the efforts of people from across the world.
Uzweleke upresident wakho uCyril Ramaphosa esho ukuthi into efuneka kwenziwe sure ukuthi iyavinjwa i-xenophobia. Ngiyakhumbula eminyakeni edlule bake bambuza uformer president uThabo Mbeki ukuthi akasho legama le-xenophobia ngesixhosa. Wahluleka ukuliphendula ngoba alikho. Akekho umuntu ozonda abantu bangaphandle, akekho noyedwa. Kodwa umuntu ongenela ngokungekho semthethweni lokho nje kokuqala kukuvezela ngokusobala lo muntu uphula umthetho. Umuntu nje kuthiwa illegal immigrant, lo muntu loyo uphule umthetho. So it's not xenophobia into eyenzakalayo. Labantu laba balwela izwe labo ngoba labantu bayakwazi, abanye babo benza ubugebengu la khona kulo lezwe lethu ababanjwa ndawo. And uma abantu base South Africa bengalivikela izwe labo, akekho ozobavikelela lona, akekho noyedwa ozobalekelela. Futhi uma ngase kuthiwa leli zwe lethu liba nenkinga, bona banamakuba bazobaleka baye kuwo. Thina-ke singabala sizobaleka siphi uma kungase South Africa kuthiwa abantu bakhona abangabase South Africa abayivikeli. Angisho mina ukuthi kulungile okwenzekalayo ukuthi bavinjwe emaklinikhi noma angifuni ukungena kulokho. Angisho ukuthi kulungile noma kulungile cha. Kodwa ngisho ukuthi kufanele abantu base South Africa basukume balilwele izwe labo ngoba abantu okufuneka benze lokho kungamaphoyisa a-corrupt athatha imali. Umama uNaledi Phando wakwakhuluma kanje.
The favorite, though, I have to say, was science and technology.
Interesting.
And the worst was home affairs.
Ah, that's the one I forgot.
That's when I spent 2 years because I was just coming in as Dr. Dlamini Zuma exited to the African Union.
Ah, yes.
When President Zuma called me in, he'd been looking at me strangely for some days, and I suspected there's something afoot. When he called me to his office and sat me down and told me, honestly, I was like, what? Home affairs? Me? And I was to be horrified. It
Really?
was difficult. But corruption was really the worst thing. That our own public servants were very involved in selling documents of our country, visas in a boot of a car, identity documents being sold off. Home affairs gave me grey hair. But science and technology, I loved it. It was really brilliant.
Uma abantu abasebenza e-home affairs, uma abantu efuneka baqikelele ukuthi yonke into ihamba kahle, ama-ID atholwa abantu base South Africa kuyibona benza ubugebengu. Usho ukuthi abantu base South Africa amalungu omphakathi funeka sonke izandla na? Ngoba phela labantu laba babuya ngaphandle kwamazwe nangaphandle sebefikile la bengangena ngokungekho semthethweni. Njengoba umuzi umama uNaledi Phando bayakwazi ukuwathenga ama-ID begcine nabo sebengabase South Africa ngokuba ne-ID yase South Africa. So ngabe lokhu kusho ukuthi abantu base South Africa funa bahlale basonge izandla? Ya-ke ingakho ingixaka inkulumo kaPresident. Ngoba vele kugijinyiswa igama le-xenophobia lokuthi abantu kuzondwa abokufika, akekho zonda abokufika, akekho noyedwa. Kodwa kuzondwa izenzo zenkohlakalo ezenziwa abantu abasebenza kulawo ama-department bezenza nabantu labo kuthiwa abokufika. Ekugcineni kosuku mase kubhatalwa ama-social grants abhadalwe nakulabantu abebengebona abala eSouth Africa. Ekugcineni kosuku kuthiwa iSouth Africa ayinamali, kufuneka kukhushulwe i-tax, ikhushulelwa bona futhi abantu base South Africa. Ibuhlungu-ke leyo nto leyo. Angikucaphunele lolu daba ekukhulunywa ngalo lapha ngoLwesine, if I'm not mistaken. Ngicela uzwe la.
No, thank you, Chairperson. Our salary bill is way over 95%.
How much do you collect and how much do you pay out to the salaries?
As indicated, Chairperson, we are 98% dependent on grants. What we normally then do as additional revenue, as and when we receive equitable share, we then invest the money. So we then try then to generate revenue by any interest from the investment.
So how much is invested just now?
Come again?
How much is invested right now?
Currently, we have 45 million that is invested.
And how much does it give you back?
Well, depending on the periods, because remember, this is what we are dependent on. So at times we'll invest for 3 months, at other times we'll invest for 6 months. So it will vary.
So how much does 45 million give you? Just give us an example.
Well, the current interest rate is at 8.7%, Chairperson.
I'm sure the CFO, you can calculate that and give me the figure. I don't have to calculate it myself.
Chairperson,
Look, the next question really is, how much do you pay out in your salaries?
our monthly bill for salaries is plus minus 14 million. Yes, Chairperson.
Okay. All right. Van Zyl?
Thank you, Chairperson. Just to note, and district municipalities is another layer of paying salaries. That's what district municipalities is. Thank you.
Mkalipi?
Thank you, Chair. It's just to make a follow-up on the question, how many employees that needs so much? That's one. So, according to the AG, we are not doing very bad. MM and Mayor, so I was listening to you when you were also justifying the budget spending that is not aligned to key performance areas. And then you were saying MM is because we didn't fill the column from the AG's report. So, TNAT was sitting here. We're interested on service delivery. Please cover that. The last point, Chair, that I want to make, as much as your books looks good, we encourage that, but you are also an umbrella to other municipalities. We are presiding over the local municipalities. So what is your role to help them before the province intervene? The last one, can you share with us about the municipality and investment that you had for the past 10 years? When you were using that investment, it didn't even take a year for you to popula it. What happened now? Thank you, Chair.
Please respond.
No, thank you very much. In terms of service delivery to local municipalities, we are assisting local municipalities with different programs. We have Letsema, we have municipal support, where in municipalities that are having problems, they do make requests to us and we assist them, especially with fleet, yellow fleet, and other measures of assisting municipalities are done in the form of assistance in different types of forums or fora, wherein our different IGRs are assisting different respective personnel. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chair. We have got 127 employees as a district municipality. Another assistance that we do normally when we have got a request from other local municipalities, we also send personnel in that local municipality. On the money that we used to have in the municipality, before we once said 120 million rand, and later on we had 90 million rand, and later we had 60 million rand. That's why we're sitting at 45 at the moment. Thank you very much, Chair.
So if you didn't save, if you didn't put money for investment, where do you get money for salaries?
Chair, we get money from salary on the equitable share that comes to us. As I said, we're depending on the grant, and that's the money that we also invest.
You just got me off balance completely now. The question I'm trying to get from you, so equitable share, how much of the equitable share is specific for salaries?
CFO.
Chairperson, maybe just to give figures, in the current financial year that has just started, We budgeted an amount of 141 million for salaries, 12 million for remuneration of councillors, and we're receiving an equitable share of 156 million. I think we did indicate that we're paying way over.
Just say that slowly.
Apologies, Chair. I was saying that we're receiving, or will be receiving, an amount of 156 million.
156.
156.
That's the total equitable share.
Correct, Chair.
Budgets for salaries?
And then employees' salaries amounts to 141 million.
141.
Correct, Chair.
And then 12 million goes to
councillors' remunerations will amount to 12 million.
And what would you say is the services that you have rendered for 160 million? 155 million, because it's already overshooting?
Chairperson, it is overshooting. I think maybe to come to the question of the investment amount that we once had, to cover those services, we've been using that investment to do.
No, that's not the question. The question is, you have now paid yourselves and councillors and everyone 155 million. You received 150 million. And I'm asking you, you get paid to do what? Now, government is giving you 150. 141 million plus 12 million is almost 155 million. 153, okay, to be exact. 153. So you're already short by 3 million. Leave that fact. Let's just deal with the fact that now you've got the money. Then, what do you do with it? What do you do then to get paid? What is it that you're doing to get paid?
Chairperson, there are services that the municipality is doing, and to cover those services, we use investment.
No. There are these services. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. You are all going to answer this question, so don't worry. If you don't answer now, you're going to answer later. What do you do that you are paying yourself for? Because the next question is, do you really need 140 of you, to 125 of you to do it, whether in fact this money could have just gone to 2 people and the rest went to services? I'm asking you, what do you then do once you've been paid? Sorry?
Chair, I said wait for the next month's salary. Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the municipal manager. We'll come to you, Mayor, afterwards. Municipal manager, you've now received 153 million rand throughout the whole year. What were you paid for?
There is an important question that was asked by the...
Look, municipal manager, listen. You see, all of these gentlemen and ladies here are politicians.
Okay.
They have the skill to tell you a lot without saying anything. Don't try that. Just enumerate. We do A, B, C, D, E. 1.
There are 2 programs that I have highlighted. One is the Letsema project, wherein we are assisting the local municipalities with services. For an example, we've been assisting local municipalities that were shouting out to us for help in terms of cleaning programs, in terms of...
What's cleaning?
No, it's EPWP, and also we have fleet that we also assist them with, that we give to them as in when they are requesting it.
EPWP is within the 123 people that you have employed, or is separate?
No, it's separate.
Who?
It's separate.
So you could have, EPWP could have done the work without you because they are there.
Chairperson, but one must indicate that we are a special district municipality.
No.
We are
Look,
special.
no. You are special, you are everything. Describe yourself. I don't want the description. I want to know, what do you do? Don't describe yourself. You're beautiful, you're tall, you're handsome. Leave that. What do you do? Let's deal with that aspect.
That's one of the reasons why, Chairperson, we are crying out
No.
support.
What do you do? Don't go around. Just tell us you do this, you do this, you do this. That's all I want.
It's difficult to explain without explaining how special we are. Yes, we are special. In a negative way.
All right, look.
Unlike
No.
other districts.
Leave it. No. Then cut it off. Mayor.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. What we do as a district, we do have programs that we do as a district that we do in the local municipalities. So most of the time we go out.
No, just list them.
Chairperson?
Just list them. Don't explain, just list. We send them water to drink. We go and clean their homes. We don't, just list.
Chairperson, one of the issues that we do the food testing as a district, which is one of our core functions. We also do the water sampling. We also do moral regeneration, HIV and AIDS. Those are the programs that are in our IDP that we go and do in local municipalities that are around us.
Now, how do you fund them?
We do fund them in our IDP and in the KPAs that we have in the district.
No. You've already got 153 million. And you have made it all salaries. So where do you get the money to do a pamphlet for HIV? Leave the fact that there's a Department of Health that should actually be giving you the pamphlets. But let's just get an example. Where do you get that money?
On the reserve, Chairperson, that we used to have in the municipalities, I've indicated that we had the reserves that we've been getting an interest on. So we utilize those monies from the interest that we can do the other programs for the district.
Okay, let's talk about this HIV program. That program can be done by 5 people. Okay? The other one, what did you say was the other one?
Moral regeneration.
Moral regeneration can be done by non-NGOs without salary from you. Okay?
Yes, Chair.
Right, continue. What else? I'm still trying to find something that, what are you paid for yourself?
We also send other employees of us to go and work in the local municipalities to give them some support, like what I've indicated, that at some stage in one of the municipalities where they've got some gaps, we go and assist as a municipality.
In other words, they have employed people, you go and on top of that. The local municipality has employed its own people, but you then go and put your own people because we've got nothing else to do.
We do second them, Chair, to those municipalities when they've got a crisis.
Van Zyl?
Thank you, Chairperson. Just to put this in context, I'm going to help. The MM said we supply yellow fleet, right? We can help the locals with yellow fleet. But that 153 million rand for the locals could have bought 10 graders, 25 TLBs, 10 excavators, 10 front-end loaders, 10 rollers, and 5 water tankers. So we don't need the district to give them one every 6 weeks. It could have been bought to the municipality. So this is an extra layer of job creation that is not useful. There's grants for EPWP. There's grants from Traditional Affairs for moral regeneration. I was a district councillor myself. I know. It doesn't have to be there. There's a directorate. There's a top MM getting paid top notches because they are more than the local municipalities. So that is the problem. It's like this all over. Thank you.
Direko? Now we are inspired. Okay. Okay. All right.
A crisis because the core functions of the district municipalities are legislated. And in terms of the functions of district municipality, they are dealing with the issues of municipal health service, environmental health, capacity building, intergovernmental relations. They serve as a coordinating structure of all municipalities. So in the case of Lejolipuzo, what seems to be a problem is that we understand that there's these core functions, but we need to look at the value for money. Yes, we agree that it is the responsibility of the district municipalities to support the local municipality. But in terms of Lejolipuzo, we've got 5 local municipalities under the district. And these 5 local municipalities are falling under the distressed municipality, which means that there's a human resource but is not doing what is expected to do. Because if there was that proper coordination in terms of the staff establishment that they have, then we could have seen the result of the local municipality.
Kube?
No, thanks, Kawazela. I think me and you, we have the same understanding of usually what the district municipality usually does, which is usually water and so on and so on. So I'm a bit confused in terms of in this do local municipalities provide water themselves. What is the arrangement? Because if local municipalities provide water, it means then you don't need a district municipality.
Mweli? Yes, Mweli?
Thank you, Chairperson. I think what makes it very difficult to understand this, to comprehend this, Chair, is that you'd find that some district municipalities take certain functions. For instance, if local municipalities are providing water to the commuters or to the communities, then a district municipality probably would be saying we are providing or we are taking care of electricity. In that way, then the district municipality has a function in as far as it is supporting the local municipalities. But in this case, we can't pick up even one valuable item that is a sole mandate or a function of this district municipality. Instead, we are seeing collapsing local municipalities under a district municipality that is allocated or is getting over 150 million, but there's no value for money because we don't see any support or we don't see any performance from the local municipalities that fall under this district municipality. That's why the chairperson keeps on saying, what is the function of this district municipality? Because we don't see value from the local municipalities that fall under this district municipality.
Please.
You know, Chair, the first concern is that the colleague sitting there needs to be able to tell us if they understand what is the formula that you use for to consider when you consider the equitable share. The formula, National Treasury gives you guidelines in terms of your budget management and your prioritization. I mean, you need to look at factors like poverty, demographic, service backlogs, and to ensure municipalities, can meet their obligations. The first thing, Chair, that I would expect the team to tell us, we employ so many environmental health practitioners. We want to know and hear that. And those environmental health practitioners employed by the district, they have a specific program. But then the rest of your programs that is outlined through the legislation, you could have listed with us and put a rand value to it and it would have been over and done. But you could not even do that. And it's purely because I don't think that you adhere to the formula that is guiding how you get to use and prioritize your equitable share. And that is a crying shame.
What do you want?
Thank you, Chair. The municipalities, I want to stress the fact that the municipalities' audit outcomes have remained stagnant for the past 5 years, with findings on supply chain management. That includes awards to other state officials, inadequate contract management, awards to family, partners, or associates, uncompetitive and unfair procurement. So you get the sense why it is really a special municipality, a rewarding municipality at that, a special patronage zone or a gravy tree, if you can call it that. Because it only exists to feed those who are close or who are close to power. Because that is what we are getting. Because the municipal manager cannot tell us what the municipality does. The mayor is also struggling to tell us what the municipality does. So it just exists for the mere fact of existing. It has no impact on the material conditions of the poor and the working class. It is just there to take money from the fiscus. That's all. Thank you. Thank you.
Province. You're now inspired. All right, we'll have the two hands. Let's start with you, Musobot.
Chair, to the CFO and the mayor, I think they would know. In 2022, could you give us a figure, and just plain figures, how much was invested by the municipality 2022? How much was invested in 2023? And I'm saying this because you just said that your investments this year are sitting at 45 million. Chair, I beg for indulgence from them now through you.
Work out those numbers. You're going to give them one by one. I'll allow more questions so that you'll be calculating.
There's a follow-up to those questions, Chair.
You want it now or later?
If they could indulge us now, Chair.
No, they won't give you. No, I want them to go check that whilst we're busy. Then we'll come back to them.
Okay.
It's fine. I'll give it to you.
Thank you, Chair.
Okay, Honorable Klute.
Thank you, Chair. Just to add another level of speciality, the Leslie Putswa Development Agency, how is that agency funded? What's its budget for the current year, and what's its purpose? What exactly is the LDA supposed to be doing? Thank you, Chair.
Can we have the last question?
Thank you, Chair. The question I've got is, do you have a functional organogram? Now, I've asked that question quite a bit tonight, but I want to explain what I mean by that. Because everyone's saying yes, but the question is, underneath the organogram must actually be a name of each position of an employee. And then add to that a job description. For example, municipal manager, and the job description can't be, we are a special municipality. It must actually say what his job is. And do they actually do those jobs? So that would, if you can explain what you're doing with 144 people and your actual organogram then makes sense of it, that would, if you go and look at that carefully, you would be able to cut your staff down to at least 1/3 of what you've got at the moment. Because I can guarantee you half those people will be coming in and saying as well, we are a special municipality or we're a special department. And then what measures are in place to ensure the consequence management I've just spoken about, that decisions are handed out with written warnings, demotions, dismissals, and then consequently, consistently applied and not reversed. That would change the aspect of your district municipality inherently.
Bengithi angikulethele le video uzwe into ezikhulunywe lapha kule portfolio committee. And ziningi indawo ezinenkinga efana nale yokuthi istaff siningi siqashwe naza kwaziwa senzani ngoba si connected nabantu abathize Imagine uma ngabe ngonyaka labantu baspenda 153 million kuma salaries but akwaziyo ukuthi benzani. Bahlulwa ngisho ukuphendula ukuthi nansi imisebenzi nawo ama functions esiwenzayo. Uphendula babathi ba special. Uphendula bathi ba special. Umphakathi ke ekugcineni kosuku lo ufuneka uthola ama services unjani wona. Ibhlungu lento eyenzekayo. Ibhlungu lento eyenzekayo. So kufanele abantu abavotile bayibuke inkinga abayikhandile ngokuvota ngalendlela abavote ngayo. Ngoba kube bavote kahle, bavota becabangela iSouth Africa. Uyabona nje manje ngifisa masithola ithuba lokuyovota sibeke iSouth Africa phambili. Sazi ukuthi asinalo elinye izwe yilo leli. Asinalo elinye. Uma ngabe thina sizovumela igebengu lezi zenze noma yini ezifuna ukuyenza, sizoba nenkinga thina ngoba asinayo enye country. Iyona country yakithi le, iSouth Africa. So iyona into ethakulethele yona. Kunabantu abanje abaqashiwe. Futhi ke into enhle ngokusebenza kamasipala angeke uzuxoshwe. Uyosebenza uwaya mhlambe ungaze ube nenkinga mzukwane ANC yaphuma emandleni. Kwangabe kusenziwa ngendlela okwenziwa ngayo kodwa abantu bangabe besenza noma kanjani. Mhlawumbe lapho oqala khona uthuko. Konje ngisebenza kamasipala ngizama ukubehave in a certain way. Angazi lempilo sona bani wakwabani ukuze siphile lempilo. Hayi mina angazi. Kodwa nje bengithi akulethele ngiyacela ukuze ukuphawula kwakho. Ungitshela ukuthi wena ubona kanjani. If abantu afuneka bakhulumela umphakathi, if abantu afuneka balethe ama services ebantwini benza kanje ufuna kwenziwe njani? Yiphi into efuneka yenziwe? Yiphi into efuneka yenziwe? Mhlambe wena ngesingawe una umbono ongcono. Ngiyacela ukuza ukuphawula kwakho kula ku comment section. Yinde le portfolio committee. It's about 4 hours. It's about 4 hours. Kuningi okukhulunywa khona. Kuningi. Ngizothi mangenza enye video ngiphinde ngicaphunele futhi. Kodwa lokho kuzoncika ekuthenini le ngikulethe leyo uyijabulele na. Uma ungayijabulelanga ngeke phela ngikuneze into ongayifuni. Ngicela ukuma la mina nawe sidibane kwi video elandelayo ngiyabonga.